Good morning, friends. How about a little hope this morning? When Jesus begins his ministry, he steps onto the scene in Luke chapter 4 by stepping into the synagogue and opening the scroll of Isaiah to a particular passage that I think sets the benchmark for his ministry. It's a passage all about hope. And as he begins to read this passage, he is identifying three particular groups of people: the broke up, the bound up, and the bankrupt. Now, he's going to refer to them in a different means. He's going to say that they're the poor, the oppressed, the blind, the captive. But whatever you want to call them, the situation is the same. These categories of people experience life in a way that says that all you've got is more of the same. It's the same doggone thing day after day after day. When you have been broke up, shattered by life's circumstances, living in the pieces of all that the wreckage that life has brought, when you are bound up, when you've been taken captive by the things of this world, whether it's addiction or pain or whatever has you shackled in life, if you are bankrupt, empty, running on fumes, like you've got nothing left, life can feel like one cruel, monotonous existence. But Jesus, he steps on the scene and he points directly at those three groups. And he says to the broke up, the bound up, and the bankrupt, I'm not one who operates by status quo. I'm not here so that you can merely survive in the situation that you are in. I'm the one who is here, anointed to preach a message of hope, a message of transformation, a message of change, a message that can change the trajectory of your life. I'm here to announce that this is the year of the Lord's favor in your life. It's a season of life where what once was doesn't have to always be. Where God, through his grace and power, can speak powerfully into your life and begin to change your circumstances, change the way you see life, change the way you understand your past, and change the future that you are directed towards. This, my friends, is a message of hope. That regardless of how broke up, bound up, and bankrupt you have felt, that God is in the business of changing things. See, this is the beauty of the message of hope that's in the gospel. We tend to run away from things like being broke up, bound up, and bankrupt because those seem so abysmal and so despairing. But Jesus says, that's my lane. That's where I do my best work. In fact, I'm not running away from those things. I'm running toward those things. So today, my friends, if you find yourself broke up, bound up, or bankrupt, can I tell you that this is the year of the Lord's favor? That Jesus Christ right now has an eye out for you, and he is running to you to say, there's a chance for change, a hope for a future that is moving towards your life right now. Friends, I hope that this is a day where you can claim that blessing, where you can claim that promise, that God has come to the broke up, the bound up, and the bankrupt to change, redeem, and transform lives. Friends, have a glorious day in God. This is why I'm a Hopetimism who believes that though the world is not as it should be, that God is busy. He is at work, making it as it ought to be.